gross.
All right. We are live on Facebook, live on Instagram. Cannot pull up the Instagram page on my web browser, so I'm reading them from the phone, so bear with me. I forgot my reading voice that we figured out on the last show when I was talking to John, and how it made me a flawless reader in every single way. But we are live this Wednesday. We go live Monday every. Hold on. God damn it. That's finally caught up to me. The multitasking. There we go. All right. We go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m., 11-ish. You know, of course, I was running behind today. I actually had to do some running around for a friend of mine. And so I ended up coming up. I only had about half the time for show prep, and I feel like I did it. So hopefully everything's going to sound right and look right. How are you guys doing? You good? Oh, Cupcake's here. Thank God. You know what? Honestly, the thing I wanted before I had to remind myself, introduce the show, do the thing where you say, hey, you're Pat George, hey, this is GDP Live, thanks for being here, thanks for pounding off in the comments. But really, I desperately want to talk about Man in the High Castle. I'm very interested in this as like a this was a book, right? Because I know, because Dom and I were talking about it, we flew through like I feel like 3 or 4 episodes last night. Probably 3 episodes. Just blew through 3 episodes. And we're only in season 1. So I know you were saying it gets like even better, like it ramps up. But like but I like Amazon, their original programming is, because this is another Amazon original show. Bravo. I know I'm late to the party. I know I'm late to the party. I watched one episode based on a recommendation, but didn't keep at it. Oh, Kevin. Okay, man. Really? You didn't like it? It's interesting. It's really interesting too. Like I wanted to talk about I think I realized something. I mean, it wasn't so subtle. Yeah, it's a weird concept for sure. As far as like, because like the I don't, I don't want to give away. I guess it was like episode 1 basically, but like like the tape, like they're like, oh yeah, there's this film that you get and you watch it and you're like, oh my god, what if America won World War II? And you're like, yeah, what the fuck? And then it's crazy, but how they have it set up, like even the dynamic between the two countries, like hey, genuine Pat's here. Hey guys, uh, I genuinely love a alternate universe concept, and Man in the High Castle with that concept of like, because it wouldn't be like, it wouldn't be over. It wasn't like, oh yeah, 2 guys won. Like, guys, usually one guy wins. The weird shit where they have like the like the super fast plane, like the supersonic planes and shit like that for regular domestic travel. And what is it? What season? It's season 1. Like I just started. I'm so excited because there's 4 seasons we checked last night, and I guess season 5 I think is coming out soon. So I'm really excited I'm really excited to be there. Hey Casey, by the way. Casey, Charles, we got Casey, we got Kevin, we got our cupcakes, we got all our names. I wasn't gonna say K's. It's not KKK. Cupcake is a C. Plus it's Charles, which is also C. 2 C's. Charles with 2 C's. But yeah, I love this. Like I love the show. It's a weird, like, I there is but I had the reason I wanted to talk about it, and I'm so glad that there's somebody here that is aware of, at least aware of the show. And I know you're a fan, which is even better. But I think I picked up on something, and I maybe they made it very, very obvious, and I'm just like kind of an idiot, but like, and not even that, not even like, I'm not saying that like if you wouldn't pick up on this or whatever, but like Dom actually brought it up. But it was the episode, we just watched the episode where the prince made his speech. I mean, can I give something? I mean, it's like episode 4. It's halfway through the season. I had to put my coffee down. I was going to spill on my lap. I'm so excited. It was like episode 4, and I think something like that. It's early in the season, and the prince is making his speech to to San Francisco, the Pacific side, and that whole dynamic. She made the parallel. I cannot believe this because it's weird to say that to be a fan of something like but I like the intrigue, the conspiracy of the Kennedy assassination is like something that's very very interesting to me. And I I like she brought it up. She's like, "Oh, is this like the Kennedy? Is this like going to be like a Kennedy thing?" And I was like, "Oh, what?" I like looked at, and then I'm watching this episode. It's almost like I got to rewatch the episode, but I'm watching it for the first time. Do you understand? Like I was understanding parts of it. And again, I may have been a little bit. What's up, Ron? How's it going, buddy? Original Ron's here, pounding off. Um, we're talking about Man in the High Castle. If you're a fan, pound off or join in if you'd like. But there's an episode where the Prince of Japan is coming over to the American territories of Japan to make a speech at the and like to do a deal. I don't know. I'm honestly, guys, it's hard for me to catch everything, but either way, he's making his speech, and Dom goes like, "Oh, this is going to be like the parallel because this is the '60s. This is going to be their Kennedy in this universe. It's actually the Prince of Japan." Um, and there's a thing where he's making speech, blah blah blah. He gets da da da, and but like and she was pretty much dead on. Like again, I can tell you all about it, and it's still going to be entertaining. Trust me, and confusing because, or again, maybe I'm a bad bar. There, the wife of the princess, was wearing a pink dress covered in blood, wore it the whole time, which again is and it's weird. I know. I'm very sorry. I want to preface this by saying I'm one of those weirdos that knows like uh kind of strange details just because of one book that I read early on. And again, I don't read a lot of books. It was a book entitled 4 Days, and it was about the Kennedy assassination. And there's just weird details that I remember seeing, like President Johnson being sworn in, essentially like in the same plane or same room on the plane, I guess, as the body of President Kennedy, and like obviously President President Kennedy's wife, Jesus, Jackie Onassis, was like, I think either a witness. See, again, I don't know no facts directly because it's one book I read years and years ago. I think I actually still have it like in storage somewhere, but it was something that early on and it was a class that I was taking at the time. My teacher, I remember my American history teacher, Mr. Zerker at Bay Point Middle School. He was the first person that ever exposed me to the conspiracy of the Kennedy assassination. And that was the thing that I was like, oh shit, this is what like that. And it could be this and what. So I'm watching this show of Man in the High Castle, and I see this episode, and I'm like, all the parallels are there. Like you had the weirdo, what's his face, Lee Harvey Oswald type. What's up, Pat? How's it going, buddy? Kevin, what? What'd you say? Berserker. Yes, he was Mr. Berserker. No, hold on. Kevin is pounding off. Sorry about that, buddy. The German part, it gets crazy. Oh, the German part of it gets crazy. Wow. Okay. The Japan part's pretty crazy right now. That the cop guy, he's a great villain. He reminds me. He's like I told Dom. He reminds me of like an Asian Gus Fring from Breaking Bad. You know what I'm talking about? The chicken guy, the guy who has pollo hermanos. That guy, he reminds me of him. Like he's that kind of evil of that. Like it's a great subtle acting thing that he's fucking doing that I'm a huge fan of, where like they do that weird like a villain or something like that will like play it up if they're gonna play it up anyway. Like he's not over the top. He's not screaming. He's like, I'm gonna kill you all or anything like that. He's not like just screaming at them. Like there's like defined, like he's very evil but very subtle evil. So like he has that kind of thing where he even but it like sneaks through and then like sneer a little bit. Not like Elvis, but like not they don't doesn't open their lips. Just kind of goes like, you can go. Like just that. It's subtle, and again, maybe it's hacky. I don't know. I don't know if that's but I'm a fan of that. I like the little detail of that. Reminded me a lot of Gus from Breaking Bad. We got Kevin saying, "Oh God damn it! You see, you see her. Wait, what? You see or hear all of it, and I gotta wear darker shirts so I can read. There we go. Yeah, you see, and shout out to Derek Lewis, by the way, heavyweight, fucking great knockout over Curtis Blades recently. You see or hear of of alt history doc ca god damn it, CSA, Confederate States of America. I have no, I have not. Oh my god, please send me a link though. I'll watch it. Asian cop grows to be your favorite character. He already is my favorite character. Is that bad? That he's so bad? That he's such a bad guy? I wish I could fucking bring the goddamn Instagram up on the web browser like I was bringing it up before, but it's not working. And it's really hard to read. I should, like I said, I need to wear more dark. I just take off this shirt. It's not that cold up here. Got the heater on. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm going to take it off. Look out. But the parallels that they made with the Prince, except for the fact that like, oh, he didn't directly pass away. It wasn't an immediate fatality. Yeah, there we go. Now I can read like a motherfucker. I can read it from right here. Cupcake pounds off. Asian cop grows to be your favorite character. Boom. Seamless reading. I think there's, hold on, let me bring up. This is I'm going off book on this. I'm telling you, I got the book here. I went off of it, and I wanted to talk about Man in the High Castle, the pink dress, the Lee Harvey Oswald like dynamic of it, like the multiple shots, 2 shots, stuff like that. I don't know. I just think it's so interesting. The fucking that guy, what's his face, is Frank, his last name Frank, and they I think it's his sister and the 2 kids. What happens from the like how okay, so it's so weird. You're saying that he's becoming my favorite character. He already is, but how, I don't understand how you could if you weren't on his side before, somewhat. And again, I'm not on his side. I just appreciate the fact that like how evil that character really is. But I don't know how, if you weren't on his side, you could be on his side after that. But maybe, there's 4 seasons. I highly recommend a show that came out probably years and years ago, and I am just now discovering. And I love talking about this show. This is it's as good as, or at least as entertaining as like Breaking Bad to me when I was first like watching that. And I'm seeing them build this tension. I don't know, again, not very smart, not the best attention span all the time, but I don't always understand what's going on. Like the whole microfilm thing was weird. Again, that one episode, there's a lot going on. And then once she said the Kennedy thing, I'm just looking for every similarity for that. Marvelous Miss Maisel is a good show as well. Well, now that is the one that it lost me. I did not like that show. Also, okay, I really want to talk about this. And and it's because of how much I don't want to talk about it. Does that make sense? No. Let's get into it. the fucking WandaVision show. And okay, before you pound off, before you say, Pat, oh my god, you really should check it out. I have had people directly reach out to me, bring the topic up to me, or just like straight up Kirk Griffiths, people I trust, people that have given me recommendations. The person that recommended, ultimately the one that got me to watch it, not that other people hadn't recommended it before. I believe Manny was one of them, but the person that recommended The Boys, that I love, and he said, "Oh, I think you'll love it." He feels like now, oh, everything I suggest is going to be gold to this guy. And guess what, guys? It doesn't work like that with me. You got lucky, kid. Okay? You got lucky. But if they have a show like, okay, so again, a show like this, um, and people go, well, if you like this, you'll like this. If you like this, I don't like that kind of thing. But if he had suggested this show to me, I didn't take the burp less formula today. Sorry, guys. Um, if there's a if somebody had suggested this show, they would have gotten major points. And I think, again, I think possibly people have. And when it's explained to you every time, you're like, yeah, absolutely. But if it's not immediately in your queue, or somebody doesn't send you like a link directly to the show, it's hard for me. I guess now I'm projecting. I'm saying that's what it's like for you. But we did check out Marvelous Miss Maisel. Not a huge fan of it. But WandaVision was something that the same person that recommended The Boys recommended it to me. The Kirk Griffiths, friend of the show, host of Proper Ebonics, which you can check out on the God damn it, yeah, the Proper Ebonics playlist on the Baby Mermaid YouTube page. You can go to Baby Mermaid Productions YouTube for past episodes of GDP, as well as Proper Ebonics and Falls Count Anywhere with Youngblood and Minnie. But Kirk Griffiths is somebody that we have very similar tastes, very similar interests. We talk about, I love talking MMA. I love talking music with him. He's like a somebody I do trust their opinion. He has also suggested WandaVision. Manny has suggested it. Basically everybody that I know that has seen it has said to me like, "Oh, Pat, I think you would really like it," or like, "I think you'd really like it. It's really good." Like, it's that good that they feel so confident saying, and not, I'm not like, I'm not somebody that's like, oh, you just feel so confident giving a suggestion. It's not, there's no stakes riding on this. But if there's, okay, so every person that has suggested it to me all but guarantees I'm going to love it, but I won't even really like it that much until like the fourth episode. And I go like, then no. Why would I just waste three, if I'm not going to like three episodes? Like, I know they have to set up the story and everything, but just make a movie and do better. You can skip the first couple episodes and still get into it. Okay. Wait, are you talking about no, you're talking about the one I'm talking about, right? WandaVision. But so strike one, I don't like the like, oh, you have to get through this many things, like to get into it. Hold on, we gotta, if you're if you tongue that taint of Marvel, you will really like it. But overall, I feel it's just okay. Okay. One of it. Yeah. Okay. I agree, Ron. If you're, and that's the thing, I don't tongue the taint. I don't necessarily love any Marvel movie, and I am not invested in any Marvel characters. Every time, especially these two, like the one guy's like he's like a purple robot man, and the lady is like a fire witch who's like Russian but doesn't have an accent, or does she have an accent? When I remember, I watched the movie that I think she was introduced. Right? Not a huge fan of Wait, wow, what? World of Warcraft. One Division gonna end on a cliffhanger. Binge watch it after season 2. Yeah, well, that's another thing people have said too. Like, wait till all the episodes are out, and then. But I don't like. I have no desire to watch it. So that's strike one. It has that thing where they go like, oh, it doesn't get good until season 3. Yeah, he's purple. But his head's wait. Yeah, he's a purple bullet that needs double A's. Okay, well, Ron's getting it. He's getting it down there. I like that. Kevin's pounding off hard. Uh, Charles is saying you got to watch Wayne on Prime. Wayne, what's Wayne? See, here we go. I'll make a playlist. Like I just don't have. I don't have the attention span to just sit there and just go like, okay, I have no real knowledge of this, or even when it's like a premise and it's like, oh, that's cool, but it's like I don't know. Pilots are hard. Pilots are always hard to watch. I feel like I should skip them, but like you do need a lot of that information. I just wish there was a better way. Yeah, what? Yeah, it's hard for me to. Well, it's physically hard to read just because I have to read on the phone, and the font has to bounce off my shirt here, so I have to get my chest in the right. It's perfect projection. There we go. Watching me try to read is hilarious, as well as listening to me try to read. So if you want audio only versions of the show, make sure you check out Gross Domesticated Podcast wherever you get your audio podcasts every Monday, every Wednesday, and Friday. If you don't get to listen to the episode live or as soon as I post it or anything like that, before I post the next episode, just download it. It'll get saved to your phone because I do take those down when I put up the next one because I'm a cheap ass and I don't want to pay for hosting right now. So if you just download it, it stays on your phone and it's free. So there are lots of shows that we save to our Prime account, and I will add Wayne to it. So I guess I'll check that out because again, if somebody else loves a show as much as like I love a show, sometimes I'll go like, okay, but there's not there's not always crossover because us liking the same show isn't necessarily going to make me like a whole franchise of shows or a whole franchise of a thing. Like I don't love like if they made an Iron Man show, I don't know if I would watch it. Maybe. I mean, and they don't need me. They're good. They're fine. There's plenty of and I don't knock people for liking it. There's a lot of stuff that I like that I'm sure people would make fun of, but the WandaVision thing, or even people that kind of deal with that going through like each like okay, well I didn't like the first episode that much. I didn't like the second episode that much. I didn't like the third episode that much, and it's like why are you still watching it? Why would I watch and then I guess I've never really been a fan of like hate watching something or watching something ironically. Like and not that I use my time so tremendously uh in such a tremendous like way already. I'm only on 1 cup of coffee, and now I understand why usually 3 cup of coffee Pat is worth it. It's worth the pee break just to have 3 cups of coffee in me. But it doesn't I like I don't know. How long are the episodes? Actually, I don't even know if I've even asked that. I probably have, but I don't even know if I've asked because if they're hour-long episodes, that's crazy to get to just go like, oh, it's 1 hour. Okay, I didn't like that. 2 hours. There was another one that I heard was really good. 000. That was another one that I heard on your mom's house podcast. That was a cool like that was something that I at least had seen more people say like why not take those kind of suggestions like if you already have like it's a paid service. I don't know what the fuck else is on Prime. We have Prime. I think originally we signed up for Prime so that we could watch Borat 2. And like that's was the most recent time that we kept Amazon. With us, it was usually, oh, 7-day trial. Yeah, sure, we'll try the 7-day trial again. And then, nah, we don't really like it because we just were shipping something at the time. But Wayne will add to the list. But it's but WandaVision is is not necessarily, I don't know. Like people like I don't know though, I don't know that world that much. I get I know it enough to like to be able to like loosely reference it. That's about it. And it's not really kind of I was really excited about Guardians of the Galaxy because I had no prior knowledge of it. I know I've said that. I know I've brought this up before on the show, but Guardians of the Galaxy was always what I thought like, oh, that would have been cool if that's what Star Wars was. What's up, Manny? Manny's another person that Manny. How long are? Hey, Manny. Thanks for joining the live feed here. How long are episodes of WandaVision? Because I'm still wavering on it because people are telling me you got to get through like 3 or 4 episodes before anything is like before it's good or anything. But I just feel like there's I don't know. I forgot what I was just saying. But there's a lot of shows that we added to our Prime account. Because like we didn't like most of the I guess we hadn't gotten enough good reviews from other people to try any of the other original programming on Prime. So we kind of just said 20 minutes, 10 minutes of it and credits. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember you making that joke. Okay, so 20-minute episode. So you only really have to wait like an hour. So you have to watch like 1/3 of a Marvel movie, and then the rest of the. So it's like kind of like a Marvel movie length. Why didn't they just release it as a movie? That's what. Are you guys like working for Wayne? What is Wayne? Wow, the rare Mrs. Montag joining the live before John. Wow, I like this. Usually, I figure it's her keeping an eye on him just to make sure, like, hey, you can watch, but don't talk, okay, pal? Get to work. We have a child to feed. Manny, it's good, but it's like a slow burn. Wait, which one, Wayne? I feel like anytime that somebody says about a show, like, oh, it's not great for like the first couple episodes or something like that, but it gets better. Learn that like it just means that somebody did a bad job at writing a movie, so they turned it into a show, and it's just a bad show now. Ron says it's the search for money, or it's the search for more money. WandaVision. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, WandaVision. Wayne is good in the first three in the first 3 minutes. Okay, wow. Manny pounding off hard. I like that. Kevin Brocious saying they need to keep those Disney Plus subs up. They are releasing Winter Soldier and Falcon in 2 weeks. Are they? Wow, I didn't know that. I don't know. I don't. I just a lot of the original. There's like a weird Jeff Goldblum show on there that's pretty cool, but it just seems like it just seems like they go like, oh, give a celebrity a thing, and it like it was entertaining, but it's just kind of weird. It wasn't really. I don't think we even finished the season really. WandaVision is sort of a parody of TV. Yeah, I've heard that TV sitcoms, so it makes sense of how they're releasing it. It makes it makes sense for how they're releasing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just think there's like yeah, and that one that makes sense because and it's a whole they have to have content for their show. I do like that Disney Plus does the weekly thing again because I missed that. It makes things last longer if they're willing, especially if they're only like 30-minute episodes or whatever. That's a good idea to just to do weekly at least. How many episodes? I should just Google this. What the fuck am I doing? I go on like, Manny, how many episodes? How long is it? Tell me who stars in this. WandaVision. Oh, I almost did that. There we go. WandaVision. IMDb. Where you at now? It's a mini series. Okay, so 9 episodes. It looks like. WandaVision. Oh, he looks not purple at sometimes. Oh, okay. That makes more sense because everybody kept saying like it's TV sitcoms and stuff like that, and I was just thinking like the purple guy's gonna be like, do they do Married with Children? And once Winter Soldier starts, it's gonna end once Winter Soldier starts. Oh, wait, is Winter Soldier a show? I thought that was a movie. Two more episodes. So 9, 10, 11. So 11. Okay. Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Bettany, that's his name, purple guy. I thought purple guy was gonna be like god damn it. They did like Malcolm in the Middle and shit, right? Halloween Spectacular, that's cool. Yeah, see, I like all right. Can I just watch? Yeah, I think Charles said I could just skip to the 3rd episode and I should be fine, right? I'll do that. But the purple guy is not purple when he's in the show. So that makes more sense. And Winter Soldier and Falcon. Oh, that's Winter Soldier and Falcon is the show. Okay. WandaVision. Interesting. Also, like, it makes sense that this is going to help them like make more money. Well, I don't know how much more money. I wonder how strict are they with like sharing your passwords? He asks sheepishly, wanting to cancel his Disney Plus membership. How are like, because now Netflix just goes like, yeah, you can have like this many profiles. Hulu's the same way. I don't know about. I think Amazon Prime is the same way. I don't know if Disney Plus is. I have it and I don't even know. Winter Soldier and Falcon. Don't start on the 3rd episode. Why not? Charles said that. Winter Soldier. Why can't I start on the 3rd episode? And Falcon. Mm-hmm. When American television miniseries. So that's what they're doing. They're making these are extended cut Marvel movies that they're just not really. They're editing more like shows and less like entire movies. I'm certain of it. This is a way for them to continue productions like this, right? Ron saying they release weekly so they can squeeze another month out of people to share hold. Yeah, I know. Yes, it's a great tactic. I'm telling you, I like that they do it. I'm on their side, Ron. You're not gonna win me over here, original Ron, and I'm pounding off real hard, pal. Standing strong with Disney. There's build up in the first 2 episodes that starts paying off in the first 2 episodes. Wait, really? Even in the first 2 episodes. Okay. It's like starting the leftovers from episode 5, which would still be a little satisfying. It would make as much sense to me. I should rewatch the leftovers again because I felt like I had a really firm grasp on it, and I explained that to Dominique, and then when I had explained that to her, my thought of like, yeah, that's this. She's like, I didn't get that, or no, yeah, I think maybe it was Dominique, and I think also my buddy Pat who suggested the fucking boys too. Oh, in the 3rd, okay, in the 3rd episode. Well, all right, I'll oh, 20. It's like an hour. So I'm like, I'm again.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm watching season 2 of Leftovers right now. Like right now. Leftovers is I very there is such a very there is a very strong possibility for a short amount of time that I was going to do a straight up Leftovers podcast. I think with Manny. I think I said I wanted to do a show about the Leftovers where we just talk about we could just watch an episode and then just talk about it and go, what the fuck? Because even now, I still don't completely know what's going on. I don't know if that's another one that's books that was like a book series beforehand that they turned into a show, but I would really like to figure out more about any of that. I'm still down to do that. Yeah, I think, man, oh my god, I would love to do that show. I just don't know. Yeah, actually, you know what? That might be better because again, I like the weekly thing. I don't mind. Disney's going to get my money either way. There's going to be a thing that they do that I like. What like Disney owns, I think, most things. Like I like Star Wars. So I don't necessarily care about Marvel, but I love Star Wars stuff. And the fact that they're doing so much with the Star Wars stuff, I'm sold. I'm okay with that. So I don't mind paying for it. And I like that they're like, no, we're gonna release it. We're not gonna binge this. Or some people, if you're patient and you're fine being out of the loop for a while, that's fine. But you won't know what happens week to week. I was trying to pull up the Instagram here again. It's so much easier to read right here. We can do that for sure. Leftovers on Friday. Leftovers on Friday. Yeah, because that's what you usually have. I think I'm gonna have that today. I think I have some bangers and mash in the fridge. I'm gonna have that for lunch. I'm fucking hungry as shit. I had a busy goddamn morning, and I was like thinking all about just entertainment. I'm excited about a new NoFX record came out. I've been listening to that like crazy. There's a new show. I love when we find a new and it's just as recently as The Boys, but when we like start watching a new show and really like it equally, and we like it's engaging, like we can talk about the episodes and how I do like anybody else in the chat watching Man in the High Castle, if you aren't, I would like to highly suggest that. If anybody, if you are or have, suggest it to a friend of yours. Also Leftovers, but it's so hard to like explain the show necessarily. Not I guess not, it's not that. It's not hardest to explain it, but it's hard to confidently suggest it to somebody and think that they're going to be as patient with it as I am. But I will say, uh, people are watching a lot of a lot of shows, and like or episodes of shows and being like, oh, I don't know, it's not really that good. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna try season 2, but if I don't like it, I'm gonna just try season 3 and then I'm done. We can get Pat a newspaper magnifier so he can read the chat again. I think I actually have one of those somewhere. I feel like an old man, but it's really just the contrast of the white text against my ultra white skin. The craziest thing about Leftovers was when I'm gonna read this slow so I make sure I don't spoil anything. The craziest thing in yeah, that's why, right, Pat? The craziest thing in Leftovers was when she got Wu Tang, yeah, Wu Tang tattoo in the same exact spot I have mine. That was very eerie, actually. I thought you got that because of her. I don't know that that I understand that being the craziest thing for you. I didn't. That wasn't the first thing that jumped off my mind. For me, the craziest thing was when she paid the hooker to shoot her in the chest. That was the weirdest thing for me. A little bit weirder than the tattoo on her arm because I do believe she had her child's footprint, or was it her child's footprint, or was it her child's name on her arm or something? Not the craziest thing. Craziest thing for Manny personally, totally understand. Yes, I agree with you. But no. Even for that character alone, I would say her paying a hooker to shoot her in the chest. That was, and she had the air mattress. Dude, the air mattress was such a good touch. Oh, we're going to do this show. Yeah. Round table. Leftover round table. Talking about leftover. It's a show that's been off for about 10 years. No. How long? Three seasons. Manny, how long was hold on, let me look up leftovers. And then it was just done. Like I don't need any more. Like if they did another season, cool. I'd definitely watch it from 2014 to 2017. Yeah, and then done. But the air mattress, when she's like, I like, don't worry, I'm fine. Money's there. It's all right. And she's like, "Can't we just fuck?" Like the air mattress was great because like at first, I remember the first time. God damn it! I wanted another drink of coffee, but I can't. I'm fired up now. The When the hooker walks in and there's like an air mattress, she's like, "Oh, good, we're gonna do air mattress stuff, huh? We're gonna do like what? What, a neuro massage?" Shout out to porn. I And then she's like, "Oh, I no here, go ahead and shoot me, and then the mattress is gonna break my fall. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it." And she's like, "That's what the mattress is for." It's a really serious show. I'm actually reciting the lines verbatim right now. I thought, I thought you was gonna shoot on my chest. It's just it could have been such a wacky. That exact same scenario somehow could just have been as wacky, but it got so serious so quick where she's just like, "Shoot me, motherfucker." But Manny, I do understand. Like, if she had gotten like a skull and crossbones, like right here, or a squid, giant squid right here on her arm, I would have been like, "What the fuck?" Actually, then that's not as weird. The Wu-Tang Clan in the exact same spot. You're right. That is strange. We should do this show, guys. Spin off a GDP, leftover round table. Wasn't it weird? I always thought that I had so many theories during that show when I was watching it. Uh, I think, yeah, we watched that. I think through the whole series. Every week. That was a show that we watched a lot. True Blood was another one we liked to watch live. Uh, Fuck, what was the other one? Sopranos was one we slept on forever. We just watched that like last year. But Leftovers is a show that, dude, it's fucking evergreen. It never gets old. It's fucking weird. It's cool as shit. I don't know how to explain it. The dad guy in the third season, that's all I'm going to say. That what the dad guy in the third season, his storyline and like his whole thing, they're in Australia. Yeah. I can't even do this, guys. Like it's going to be hard enough to do the show without talking about, like, in season 1, what the rest of the series is and how it ends up and what the some theories and other things. It's what Lost could have been. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people. Isn't it the same guy? It's the same guy that did Lost, right? I think there's again. I still have it up here. Look at this. IMDb. I like how, like, I'm gonna 9.5 stars, 9.6 stars. Hell yeah, guys. Good for you. That's the cast. Hmm. Oh, Watchmen was a good show too. That might be a good one. That's one I wish they did make more episodes of. David Lindelof. Thank you, Manny. It's hard enough reading this stuff, guys. I'm gonna just close that out. We're not going to read that anymore. He also did watch. Oh, okay, perfect. See? Oh, not the same guy. Oh, not the same guy. It's yeah, Damon Lindelof. He also did Watchmen series. Okay, good. Well, that explains why he's working with HBO a lot, and why there's no more. See, the series, the leftover series was. Oh, I can't. Yeah, dude, get ready for that. Well, look out for a new series coming to the network, all about it's leftovers, leftover roundtable with Manny, Pat, possibly Casey. I don't know. I'm watching the part in season 2 when the priest gets locked out. Oh man. Yeah. I'm not gonna say the rest. It's in the chat. It's there. Casey put it in there. That's a fucking that's like isn't that yeah, that's season 2? Oh my god. I love the song though. The miracle. I only know the words miracle or the word miracle. But that song gets stuck in my head somehow still. I don't know how. The tune. It's the same guy. It is the same guy. Oh, okay, sorry. My bad. But I think there's a connection with like I like the weird like kind of skepticism. What is it with all fat people would be heftovers? Oh, yeah, that's good. What if it was all fat people would be heftovers? That's because they'd be fat, like hefty. Avery's pounding off in the chat. Hey Avery, how you doing? But there's a weird like it's a weird like kind of like that fuck. I don't want to give anything away, but like the shit that he's doing, I don't know, it's just so like weird. It's not ever it's the weird like supernatural shit that happens or every once in a while like in that show like or what seems to be it's like this weird like it all is so weirdly believable because it's not I don't know how to explain it. Like I said, it's going to be a show where still probably the third or fourth time rewatching that series and still trying to understand what the fuck is going on. I don't know how many times it would be for Manny. And I don't know, is Casey, is this your first time through the series? See, and this is the dynamic of the show. We got the heft, we got the Puerto Rican, and we got the lady. That's a show. That's a cast there. You see, that spells success. And there's only 3 seasons, so probably 10 to 12 episodes, probably each season. It's a good run. First timer. Oh, see. And by the time we're at, so I guess she would have to start back over. Maybe that would be interesting. This is an interesting dynamic. But keep going with the series watching. If you end up getting through it, that's fine too. Does also is everybody I don't know, this is a weird Casey, you are very I want to just doff my Dana to you because this is a very trying time. Well, I guess we're coming out of a very trying time. But like to put yourself mentally cuz that show is taxing mentally. If you're able to actually watch it and pay attention now, if you I don't know if you have it on like kind of like as background or like if you're it's hard not to pay attention to that show though. The wife, the whole dynamic with the fucking wife is weird and she's pregnant. See, again, I didn't give away too much, but you know what I'm talking about. Interesting. Very interesting. Either way, this is a show that we can do. Uh this is a show we can do easily weekly, but you would have to probably halt your watching and start back over. I've been watching for 2 months because I have to be in the movie. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You have to. It's a. Do we all think we could commit emotionally to to the show? I've never seen the show. Avery, it is. It's a lot. So what's his face? Manny. Yeah, that's the guy. Pounding off in the chat. Yeah, right. Yeah, Manny, right? Say. He was saying, well, he was saying it's a very well put, said it is what Lost could have been. So if I guess if you are a fan of Lost, you would be a fan of an R-rated HBO version of Lost. It's a fucking real ass show. If you want to watch a real, that's not, no Louis J. Gomez is in there, but it is a real ass fucking show. You think you got the guts, Avery? No, it's a HBO show too, but it's a weird show where something similar to like a Rapture kind of thing, or what's the guy, this guy from the Marvel movie? It's like when he did this and like the people go, it's like that, but like people, and there's no that guy. Actually, is that canon? Is Leftovers Marvel canon? This is a subject for the first show. I liked Heroes on NBC. Nice. Thanos. That's it. Yeah, he said thanks. I was like, yeah, no problem, Avery. Watch your show. It's gonna be great. You're gonna like it. Thanos. That's right. This guy. Snappy boy. Jazz fingers. It's like when that happens, people go away, and then it's like, okay, now what's the world like now that that happened? So it is that I that's the best way I can describe it. That's like episode 1. Boom, there you go. And then that's the season. The first season is, hey, here's it happened in this town, but here's a family in this town, and here's how they're dealing with it. Hey, not well. Casey's pounding off. She says it's kind of the show that makes you value life more than before. Yeah, I would say that. And honestly, there's so many things you can take away from a show like with that kind of depth, like that it's almost like a, what did I call it? When we were watching the show live, like when it was actually like coming out week to week on HBO, we called it, I called it doing homework, because I was like, I have to like really pay attention, because either they're giving you a ton of really like little itty bitty hints and little clues and little things, or not, or it could just be all, I have no idea. And still, again, to this day, I don't completely understand. I have more of an understanding, but it's not that it doesn't make it it's not frustrating. And that's the best way I can put it. For my dumb brain, it always gets frustrating whenever I watch a show and it's like hard. When it's like hard to understand, or it's really hard uh to enjoy. I would rather, them tell an incredible story. And that's what I feel like Leftovers kind of does. Like it's it's a it's a very big world, but it's also like it literally happens all over the world. The Thanos thing. So it happens all over the world. Do you ever watch the 4400? No, but that's what I was thinking. It's like a Rapture, right? It's kind of like that, but it's like it's an HBO version of that. And then it kind of goes into detail. Like then you go, like then everybody kind of has a story about it. Then there's like, I love the fact that there's like insurance about it too. Like that's another thing. You find out that there's like people that are trying to cash in like life insurance policies and things, but they have to be like, is this person really, did they really, or did you kill them, or are they just not, they just run away or something like that? What actually happened? They have to like prove it, and like what happened, very emotional show, dude. When they, oh my god, when they make I'm not gonna do it. Avery, if you got time, check out The Leftovers. If you have HBO, or if you have someone's HBO sign in, check out fucking Leftovers on HBO. Free plug. I will plug that show for free. They will be The Departed. Yeah, The Departed. That's what it is. Yeah. The Departed. Great movie. Hey, John, we're talking leftovers, not the food, the show. Um, and also we're starting a new podcast. Casey, Manny, and I are going to be. I'm going to be rewatching. Manny's also going to be rewatching, and Casey's going to, as a first timer, have to start back over season 1 and 2, and we're going to rewatch the show, The Leftovers, or is it just Leftovers? God, I already erased it, or I already clicked out of it. I don't give a fuck. That's what's up right now. I was talking about Man on the High Castle. We talked about suggestion shows, and then we started talking about Leftovers. That's great. It's been a great show so far. You've missed a lot. Where the fuck have you been? Your wife was here earlier. Wifey was here, unless you were on her phone. What were you doing, turd? Huh? Going through her messages? Weirdo. And I will call in weekly to discuss what leftovers I've eaten. Okay. Yeah, we'll have a John segment where he talks about his leftovers. It inspired me so much that I wrote a really, or like helped or co-wrote. What the fuck is it called? Co-wrote with LeMaire, a show similar to Leftovers, but as a comedy sketch where it's actually, I believe they have it posted. I think it's probably on LeMaire's Facebook and or Instagram, or Jay Simpson's Instagram or Facebook. But it's a show basically where a young man is doing a cooking show from his home, and where he's teaching you how to make a fun dish with some of the things left over in your fridge. But it's actually him just kind of having a mental breakdown. So it's kind of it's very much inspired by the show Leftovers, obviously, but in a very much different way. Today's leftover will be chicken. Awesome. Okay, I like that. No spoilers, John. Don't tell us next week's. Mine's gonna be bangers and mash. That's a weird lunch, right? Is bangers and mash a weird lunch? Should I save that for a dinner leftover night? It's either that or I'm like, oh no, I have the car today. Ooh, I can go anywhere, baby. I'm going to Arby's. No, I'm going to Hardee's. Come on, guys. I'm going to treat myself. Um, I've gotten to train a lot this week. That's been cool. It's been a great week so far. I wish Premium Ron was here. I could talk about. Oh, you know what? There was I'm talking about entertainment today. That's we can change the subject a little bit to Potato Head. I had no idea. I heard about this on multiple shows. I had not seen the story, but I've only heard about it on podcasts that I listen to, and I was not familiar with Potato Head changing, or Mr. Potato Head just changing to Potato Head, and or Mrs. Potato. I guess both of them are not going to be out anymore. That, and also that Dr. Seuss was being canceled a bit, or like a couple of their of his shittier books that people don't necessarily read. Good chance next week's leftover will also be chicken. Well, that's good. Consistency is key, John. But I did say no spoilers, so just try to keep that in mind. Okay, just go ahead and no more spoilers. Okay, thanks. But Potato Head was. I didn't know that, but it doesn't that just make sense? It makes more sense because it's just a potato until you put whatever face on it anyway, but it's about the pieces they give you. So I would suggest that maybe I don't know if it's timed the best. Maybe it would be. You know what? Everything's, as far as what is in front page news, uh it's not as drastic as it's been in the past, or as terrifying for some people. So there are maybe this is kind of the perfect time to rebrand Potato Head as Potato Head, double up the pieces, maybe double the cost of the thing, and then you sell more things, more potatoes. I don't mind it. It's makes sense that, but there are like it it was Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, and you could buy, but I think you would have to buy them separately, right? Mr. Potato Head was actually the first toy that was capable of transitioning. That's true. And that I think that's why they were like, we're not going to cancel you. If you just take Mr. and Mrs. out, you can keep going. They go like, oh, perfect, gold. We'll repackage it, rebrand, boom, there you go. Also, Potato Head sounds like an insult for for an Irish immigrant back in the day. Yeah, that's a good point, John. Yeah, hey, Potato Head. You calling me Potato Head? You're a potato head. Your head is more like a potato than mine. Should be wearing my Conor McGregor shirt. Not, huh? Derek Lewis, Black Beast, USA in this hoe. I think Potato Head is it just makes more sense. I guess that's the thing. It was the best way I heard it was somebody put it was like, oh, that's something that will never affect me. Like, yeah, that's a great perspective to share about a thing that really truly even somebody. So John, you have a young child, so if not yet because it's very susceptible to swallowing those pieces, you don't want that. But when of age, would you buy young Lady Montague the potato head toy? Because I think like it's a fun. I liked it. I remember I got jealous of my friend when I found out they got a potato when Toy Story came out. I was probably too old to be getting this stuff like this many like to be this excited about toys, but I was still very excited about toy. I love Toy Story. But when it came out, I was really like jealous because it's like he got like an actual potato head, Mr. Potato Head at the time. No offense, guys. Trigger warning. Sorry. Point of personal privilege. I wanted to tell you, Potato Head. It was Mr. Potato at the time. We didn't know what terrible, horrible things we were doing at the time, but it was. He had the actual genuine one you could take off. Like I was like, man. And looking back now, you just go to the store, buy a potato head, but not as a kid, not as a littler kid. But those toys were really, those were pretty important, I feel like. Now, she's going to play with the toy Mr. Tomato Pal, the chapter, what is this? The cheaper knockoff version. Okay, well, you know what? Watch the acidity. Is that one of those foods? We were talking about that on the last one. Or were we talking about there's things that or there's things that you have to feed a baby to make sure that they don't have like an allergic reaction to it. I was just watching something where they were talking about that. And I feel like that might be one of those things, tomatoes. So be careful. Potatoes for sure. And definitely potato head. Don't give her the pieces. But okay, tomato version probably not cheaper. I again potato like wouldn't the original potato head toy be I think probably if I'm remembering correctly, which is aka me making this up on the spot, wasn't it back when in the day just all the pieces were just like really pointing like kind of like those things you put at the end of corn cobs and then you just stick them into a real potato like that was the appeal. You just had to buy the appeal to the potato and then when you're done playing with the potato, you peel it, wash it, and then you eat it. If that was not the original purpose, I'm going to repurpose that and just give children really sharp pieces, little toys to stick into a potato that they're holding in their hand. I say we take it we take it in the other direction. We give Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head genital pieces and now they can be swapped and placed on oh yeah, in weird places. Okay. Not only swapped in weird places but swapped in general. Yeah, wouldn't that have been a better you can have Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, but give them all of the pieces and include genitals. Or you know what? Actually, let's take those genital pieces out. Weird fun places is not like a. I don't know if that's a good. I don't know if that's the message we want to send, John. That might not be the right message we're trying to convey at this time. So Mr. Dick Nose Pussy Eater. Yep. Or Pussy Ear. Sorry. That was a Freudian slip. I took that very serious name and I turned it into a joke, and I'm very sorry about that. But Mr. Dick Nose, not Pussy Eater, but Pussy Ear. Uh, that's a good name. I think we can use that one too. We just gotta have the sharp pieces. Don't forget those sharp pieces. I also wanted to update everybody. Aside from just not really giving too much of a shit about the Dr. Seuss thing or the potato head thing, but I did want to address it because it's like I'm like hearing all these other shows do that. I'm like, I don't think I really have a feeling on that, except for the fact that, like, yeah, I'm cool with that. But I feel like that would be a better option too, is just keep Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, but include all of the Mr. and Mrs. in both boxes. Because Potato Head does kind of sound like a weird, like, yeah, person Potato Head. Nope. Potato body. Yeah, yeah. It's either Potato Head or Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, not Adam and Steve. Hey, Ian, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. We're just wrapping up a quick little who gives a fuck about Potato Head, but honestly, I don't like. Yeah, I didn't really think of it that much. The name sounding like an insult until John brought that up. That's a good point. Starch being, yes, a starch being, starch, uh, spud, spud guy. God damn it. Again, not even halfway through this first cup of coffee or second cup of coffee. Brain's not firing yet. But yeah, there was an update since Monday. This is Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Hi, GDP Live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. ish till 1 p.m. We have had 2P incidents. It saddens me to say. I thought we had it solved. We had a good weekend, 2 full no piss days, and I just don't understand it. I don't know if it was me talking about it on Monday. Maybe it was me bragging. Maybe I did actually jinx it, even though Dom told me not to. I did. Not on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose. But 2P incidents since then. Just name all products toy and let the kids identify them as whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry to say, Casey. 2P incidents. I don't know what to do. There's a common ground there where if she's left alone, and I think if she's getting enough attention, she won't be pissing up there. I love that how we are all a place. We are all at a place where everyone's biggest concern is the gender identification of a toy potato. Yeah, it's kind of refreshing, really, Ian. I do appreciate that too. Like the fact that I can see that and go like, hey, look, that doesn't mean like because you would it's a solvable problem. It's something you can check off the list, and it really doesn't hurt anybody. So yeah, and I don't know if I didn't know of anybody. I had not heard any complaints, but I also am not Mr. or Mrs. Potato Head, and I do not work for any of the. I do not represent any of the Mr. or Mrs. Potato Heads of the world, or the corporation, or the toys, or none of that. Obviously, very obvious. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's that obvious. No affiliation, but yeah, I'm assuming they probably got quite a few uh, letters or complaints or some bullshit that. So and and really, it's a, like I said, easy fix, very simple way to. Ooh, that's interesting. I just got your text, LeMaire. Sorry. Uh, hey John. Hey LeMaire. Uh, no, I I just think that like uh, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the piss incident. The piss incident. So I don't know what to do necessarily with the. Oh no, we were talking the potato head thing. Sorry. Uh, I had to go back to my dumb brain head. LeMaire, I just saw your text. If you want to join, you're more than welcome to join. I can send you the Zoom link if you want to be on Zoom. You're more than welcome to. If you're willing. But I know you had a long night, apparently, which is another fun thing. We could talk about it. We don't have to. But there is a it is a cool it at least is a cool thing. You could just check off the box. It doesn't matter necessarily. So I don't know. Yes, what? Yes. Which one? You want the Zoom link? I had it saved just in case. Let me save this. LeMaire just woke up. He was a sleepy guy. All right. Let me send that to you. I'll send it to you through Facebook. But yeah, we if we're in a place where we can just solve like if it's an easy fix like that, doesn't hurt anybody. But if we could just bring back my idea of having the really sharp pieces that you could just plug into a regular potato, give them all the pieces, and then you could have there we go. Sent to you, my friend. Then you could just have a potato head figure and have it. You can have the little sharp pieces. You could turn it into Mr. Potato Head, Miss Potato Head. You give it a hat, a jacket, Mrs., Mr., they, them, Zer, anything you want. Different color hair if you want. Any of that would work. Totally doable. So why not do that? Then, I mean, again, the sharp pieces that's probably a big deal. I don't know. Oh, shit. We got a request. Hold on. Let me see here. I don't know if Charles is still there. But yeah. Update on the VP. What's going on, Charles?
What's up, Cupcake? How you been, bro?
I've been fantastic. I'm awaiting LeMaire. He's going to be joining me on Zoom here in a little bit. We were just talking about an update of my kitty cat pissing on my bed.
I took my cat to a Chinese restaurant real fast.
Oh, what is it like to order?
No, I just sold it to my to the Chinese restaurant on the corner.
Oh, they have a cat rescue there?
No, they don't. They just make cat.
I know. I'm just I'm fucking with you, buddy.
Oh,
I know
what you're doing.
Well, I think there's a I don't know if there's ways that I've decided that I really would like to punish her, and there's ways that I've tried, but the most recent one there's like obviously capturing her in the sheet that she peed in, to what's going on? Hey, LeMaire.
Hey, Pat. What's up? How are you, man?
Good, buddy.
Hold on. We all need to be on the same screen.
Well, he's here. Do you want the link?
Yes, send me the link. So we can all be. This is weird. I can't see LeMaire.
What up, Charles?
What up, nigga?
Hey, we use the C word here, pal.
He's black. I can call him that.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
What's the C word?
Cupcake.
Cupcake.
Oh.
Same meaning, but it's just a different word, so people don't get that.
Hey, listen
and Charles says it's okay. So
listen here, Cupcake.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's like
you
a
like to have fun here. There we go. I sent you the link, buddy. All right. So yeah. So one of the ways that I just real quick of how I've tried to defer my kitty cat from pissing on the bed any further.
Lord Stanley?
No, turns out it was Chloe.
The whole time?
The whole time.
Wait, this is new behavior.
Yeah, this is new behavior, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I told her that. I took the sheet, and I've done this 3 things now. There it is. 3 things. I've balled up the sheet. I cornered her on the kitchen counter.
Yeah.
I held the sheet up to her face, and I said, "I don't like this." that was the first thing.
Yo, put his shirt on, man.
Never.
I also tried capturing her in the same sheet.
Yeah.
Saying, "Hey, remember, I don't like this."
Yeah.
And then just most recently, when it was feeding time, I took the sheet and I balled it up and I put it where her food dish goes, and I set her food dish in the middle of the piss stain. And I said, "There's your dinner. You want your
Yeah.
dinner? Eat it off of that. You
Did she
fuck."
eat it?
A little bit.
Okay.
You're just an agent of terrorism, aren't you?
Well, and then I took it. And then I took it off the sheet, and then I locked Lord Stanley in a room so she could have time to eat. But still, I need her to know that's not okay. Not a fan of it.
You should just hit her.
I don't. I really would. Honestly, can I tell you the truth, LeMaire? I was rolling with Lord Stanley. We did a little bit
Yeah.
of jiu-jitsu the other day, and he
Yeah.
knocked me down 2 times.
He got you?
He got me down twice. So I definitely can't take him.
Okay.
A lot beefier.
Yeah. It's a full-size cat. Yeah.
So LeMaire, you just woke up because you had a very long night, you said.
Yeah. I did Molly last night. Yeah, and I was fucking hanging.
Who's Molly?
Yeah. Ooh.
No, you did Molly for the what is, so that's a molecule, yeah?
It's a party drug.
Okay, yeah.
Why the fuck are you taking Molly on a Tuesday?
Look at him taking his shirt off.
Yeah, dude, because I live a good life. I don't
Are you turned into I Love Makona now? You got the club going up on a Tuesday?
Yeah, man. I was hanging at Helium, and then it was a good time. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, I didn't know if this was like, had you planned on it? I guess you don't really plan. If you're taking it on a Tuesday, you're probably not planning it.
No, not really.
But was it like oh, I guess this is my first question. Was it free?
Yes.
Of course it's free.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Yeah, so I think that there's a good possibility that this was not only a party drug, but possibly even a party.
Oh, yeah. It was a party.
Hey, there's no shame here. We're all vaccinated now. It's a herd immunity, right?
I cannot confirm or deny, but there may have been karaoke. Cannot confirm nor deny.
Wow. What did you sing? If there was something, what would be your go-to?
What did you allegedly sing?
Well, allegedly I sang New Light with John Mayer with John Del Calo.
Was this first, or this is pre or post Molly?
Pre.
Oh, wow.
I should have did post Molly. Yeah.
So you earned that Molly.
Yeah, I earned it. I had to sing and dance for it.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah.
Charles, have you ever, now Charles, I don't know about you at all. Did you have you ever experimented with drugs at all?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Now is there any kind of molecules that maybe you've consumed that possibly at a party or near one at any time?
Acid, shrooms.
What?
Molly.
Are shrooms a drug, guys?
They're medicine.
All drugs technically, I guess, are kind of. I'm drinking a drug right now. This got cold quick. What the fuck?
Coffee is a drug.
So I guess, is this in preparation for a sumo match coming up?
But who, between me and LeMaire?
No.
LeMaire and I.
I'm about to say. Ooh.
I remember I watched it.
I'll beat both y'all in sumo wrestling.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but we're gonna be trained. We're gonna be speaking Japanese and
Hey.
That's cool.
No.
That's cool. I'm gonna drop a hard F-bomb with every hand push.
You know what? I respect that, and I respect the use of F word in the moment, and I want to ask, in both of your experiences, the first time you did Molly, is this the one where you, like, the next day you feel like shit and your head like sucks and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was taken care of. They gave me some stuff to help me feel better over the next couple of days.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. It's fine.
Is it mushrooms?
Yeah, it's like shrooms.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Microdose.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's the thing. I experienced, I know when I did mushrooms for the first time, I haven't done Molly, but when I did mushrooms, I did what was explained to me after the fact, when I was explaining it to someone else, was apparently the beginning of what's known as the heroic dose. I was like, oh, okay. and that was my first time ever doing any hallucinogen. So that was, and I remember feeling the next day, I felt like great, but I was like tired.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I guess you felt great last night, but today you just kind of feel tired. I guess I don't know how to explain. Is it just like a headache or a haze?
No,
Or
it's like I don't. It's not like a headache because I don't
It's
think.
like it's like a tired, but not a
Yeah.
headache. It's like
You-
an exhaustion.
Yeah, you're just serotonin depleted. Depleted.
also could be COVID.
It also could be COVID. Yeah, don't go to the hospital. It'll tell you stay home for 2 weeks.
He's gonna be. Oh, all right. So apparently, John's gonna be drug testing both of you pre-match. Oh, he's gonna be drug
I'm failing.
No, me, and Mayor before the match. So,
What kind of drugs can't we take?
yeah. Which ones do we have to have on our test to pass?
Oh, can we do a sumo match on Molly? We'll be smacking each other, but like rubbing. We'll be like,
That's mad gay. I will not be officiating that match.
No, we already have an officiant. Charles, this is a whole event.
Yeah, it's already in the books, dude.
July 3rd
Oh,
weekend,
sick.
or July 4th weekend on July 3rd. And there's going to be live betting and a live stream. So if you're not there, obviously in John's
We're at
backyard. What do you mean?
in John's backyard.
Yeah, it's going to be at John's backyard. He's the commissioner.
Yeah, the sumo fight league.
Oh, I'm sliding. Weed's legal up there too. Yeah, I'm sliding.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be. This is an event that's gonna be happening. You like how I invite Charles to jump out?
It's an event, Pat. It's an event.
It's the
I gotta go see a quarter of my god kid.
yeah. We can do that too. Yeah.
I forgot. Me, Pat, Blood, and Manny split up. God kid rights
Yeah.
over John's kid.
No. I thought I took the whole thing.
Nah, you can't take the whole thing.
Uh,
Then what part do you want?
So wait.
five-
Wait a minute. We're not like splitting up John's baby.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you the guy they or are you the guy them?
Oh,
We're the god.
I'm the
god
god potato.
uncles.
I'm the god potato. That's what I am.
I'm like a god uncle.
Okay, so
I'm a god shishim.
okay, so that's all right. So now we have bragging rights to, or at least what is it? God rights. I don't know what, like, I don't like the whole godparent thing. Like, that's a weird. I've actually turned that down once.
Really?
Yeah, or not direct, but like somebody was like, "Oh yeah, we were thinking about like maybe you would want to be the godparents," and we're like,
That
Because-
means I got to do stuff when you die.
Yeah. because and honestly, you know what it was? Is I would be John's kids' godparents if he asked,
But
officially, because I know that like that's a healthy couple.
Yeah.
Those two are healthy. They're gonna outlive me for sure. The people that asked me, I was like, I don't know. This is about dead even. Like if I get those kids at the right time, like if you just get into a car accident a couple years before me, like this is not going to be better for them.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't think like with John's kids, if they get to a certain point, they could probably just survive on their own.
Are you gonna take his wife?
No, that's not how it works.
Yo.
That is how it works if you're a godparent. You take the kid.
Both of the parents die, and you.
Oh, both of them are dead. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna take his
both
house?
Of them died.
I do get his house.
That should be in your godparent contract. It's like if anything were to happen to you guys, I get to keep the house though.
I don't know if there's a contract. All right, now hold on. We got John here. Apparently, John has a say here.
He has no say. Fucking loser.
Yeah.
So apparently, John is okay. What is it, John?
I feel like legally I have to call in to clarify that none of you get possession of anything of mine.
What? Oh.
I've just drunkenly asked like 14 people to be the godfather to my kid, even though we're not. Although Pat says I'm a man of the church, we're not religious or naming a godparent.
So okay, but like hypothetically, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Hypothetically,
I'm here, baby, every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday, right?
dude, Uncle Patty can watch your baby 3 times a week from 11 to 1.
I'll be uncles. I don't know. Yeah, I did. I think it was Youngblood,
Wait.
Mike, and Charles are technically the trifecta that
Okay.
all make up a Godfather. I told them.
The three wise men. I like that.
Three wise men.
That's God Daddy Patty. You got to give it to him, dude.
Just on that alone. Yeah, everyone else.
Natty Daddy Patty.
But okay, so they're like also that, right? But also, John, right? If I'm the God, like I'm the one legally, like on paper, I'm the Godfather, right? So that when you guys die, I get your house and your baby.
You can take my house if you want the mortgage and you want all that stuff.
That's gonna be paid off. I also get your life insurance. Do we get life? Is there a life insurance thing too? Do you guys know that?
So you basically would just be like stealing my identity, and
Yeah.
and okay, smile. You're getting debt. You're getting a bunch of people that hate you. It's not good.
I already got a winning smile, so all I need is, well, I got the hair too. So you know,
How many people hate
You're
you?
gonna basically you'll get that Eagles flag and a guitar. Is basically what you inherit.
You guys in? We can split that up, right?
Yeah.
This is Eagles banner.
Go Birds, go.
So, okay, so you guys aren't even legally doing like a thing where like now we're just getting into your documents with your child.
Yeah. You want me to put my tax reports up and everything?
But you guys you're not doing the splashing. You're not splashing any water or anything.
No, we're not going holy baby. I think I'm just gonna get our kid baptized or whatever it is in every religion, just so that she could just when they're like, well, I'm Jewish, be like, me too. Like
cover your bases. I like it.
You're not doing notisms?
Nah, I'm just trying to keep her away from autism. That's the only thing I'm trying
You should try baptizing her in Molly.
Ooh.
Yeah. I love that you said Molly is short for molecules. I almost dropped the salad that I was making.
Isn't that what it is, right? I was right.
No.
I have no clue.
What do you mean?
It's like molohedral or something.
Which is
a molecule.
Thank you.
You always want to get your drug info from someone who ends their statement with "or something."
And also wears a new bandana every show.
I meant LeMaire. That'd be like asking somebody like, "Oh, is this bad?" Like, no, you might just get, you might sketch out or something. I don't know.
Technically, the last medical advice LeMaire gave on the show was Fishmox, which is the antibiotics you can buy at the at the pet store.
Hey, look, who has stitches on?
Fish store, but there's no such thing as a fish store, right?
Look, I know medicine. Look at that. I did those myself. I got like 5 stitches in my neck. I did myself. I know medicine.
How the fuck are you stitching yourself?
I got problems that needed to be
How
fixed.
did you not lead with you stitched your neck?
Just a mirror and a piece of leather.
You second thought suicide? You second thought suicide attempt?
You stitched your neck with your literal leather neck? What the
No, the stitches, needle, and then I bit a piece of leather, so I didn't go. Oh, I don't need Novocaine.
You did the thing. You could you wouldn't scream.
You put a stick in his mouth like a fucking dog.
I like
you
it.
Animal.
You're like a Civil War reenactor now.
Nah, JK. I went to the doctor. They removed the cyst.
That
was it.
Matt and Shane took away their health insurance.
Oh, I got fired. I don't have it anymore. I got 30 days left, so I'm trying to use it all.
So
you stitch yourself up?
No, I went to the doctors. The doctors did it.
What kind of cyst was it? I'm curious now, because I think I got one under my beard on my face.
It's just like a thick one. It was like big, and I was like, oh shit. I mean, yeah, it was there for like 3 years.
It was a tumor. You had a tumor?
I don't know.
They did a biopsy.
They're biopsying it now, and they haven't called me, so I don't think it's bad.
You done got
that's not how that works.
Yeah, that's not how it works, bro.
What?
If they don't call you, it's something bad. They're trying to figure out what the fuck it is right now.
No, when it's bad, doctors call you immediately. They're like, hey, we found a little bit of cancer, so let's act quickly. That's what they do.
They don't know what it is, so they're not going to call you till they
it's just regular. It's just a regular ass cyst.
Is that what the doctor
said?
said?
What you're diagnosed with.
All right, so you got like brain cancer or something crazy.
Dude,
The
brain
doc-
cancer would be dope.
The doctor comes in and goes, "Well, just turns out it's just a regular ass cyst. Cut that out. Put your pants back on. I told you not to take them off." So was it? So that's a weird thing. Like I would be freaked out. I guess I don't know. Again, I don't know the what the feeling is. Were you freaked out that you might rub your stitches? Like, did you rub your stitches when you're on Molly?
Oh no, I didn't even think about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have been thinking about it the whole time.
No, I feel so much better. If the cyst was there, I would have been rubbing the cyst because I was very like
Hell.
self-conscious about it.
Oh yeah.
You get other people on Molly to rub your cyst.
Yeah.
Really into it. So,
Keep rubbing it so it can pop. It's going to smell real bad in here real soon.
So all right. So we got John. We got John here, who is the commissioner of the Sumo Wrestling League, and we got LeMaire, who's the other competitor. We have a date. We don't have a time yet. We don't have the betting lines, but we're getting a better idea of our training. John, I don't know if you've been doing any research on sumo or how to truly make us feel welcome as the sumo. But
Yeah.
what kind of accommodations are you bringing in? Like a remod in the backyard, or what are we doing?
I'm thinking. So I took a look at it the other day. The drainage is interesting in my backyard. So we might have to do this in. There is the driveway portion you've seen, Pat. That's in front of the detached garage.
Yes.
I don't want to brag.
Now, I don't know if I'm
I
going to have to
think-
worry about drainage as much, John, because I don't know if you heard LeMaire got the cyst taken away. So there won't be any kind of drainage needed
We'll be good.
necessarily.
We'll be good.
So, but
My
go
big
on.
concern is our fence is one good breeze away from blowing over. So I'm pretty sure that the two of you going into it, this fight is going to turn into a street fight, and that it's going to end up in multiple backyards.
I'm up
So I think-
for it.
To combat that, I think we stay in the driveway, and then we have the fans form the ring almost. So we just like a mosh pit, and we just keep shoving you guys into the middle.
No, the cops is gonna come.
No. There's no cops.
No,
in New
Charles,
Jersey.
I'm white. You're good.
Yeah. This is a white.
Nah, the cops will come. For LeMaire's black.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a crowd around you guys. Around
Yeah,
us.
but
So,
it's
like,
gonna
they're-
look like Pat's. It's gonna look like Pat and a bunch of white people are picking on a black guy.
And that's what cops love. Cops love that the most.
They love it when you
Yeah,
give them.
they're
They
for
slap
that.
when they slap your titties.
Until
Yeah.
LeMaire starts winning.
So
Have you-
Charles, I think that's
Wait.
you come in as a decoy. We're gonna have you
that's a
on
decoy.
the other side
Jesus.
of town.
We got to do
No, I
traditional
won't.
sumo ring. It has to be a traditional sumo ring.
Yeah,
Just a bunch of circle towels, just a bunch of towels though, lined up.
Yeah, we need a bunch of towels. You need to have
I
like,
was thinking
salt.
fire, a ring of fire.
Ooh.
We go WWE style. One of you to catch
Inferno match.
fire first, yeah.
I'm into it.
And then someone has a teddy bear that gets burnt too.
Dibs.
And not cry as the commissioner.
Dibs.
Turns out it was my daughter Stephanie's teddy bear.
That was a good angle, dude.
Dibs. I call teddy bear.
Yo, remember when Kane raped that lady? Or well, Triple H wore Kane's mask to rape that lady?
Oh no,
That dead lady.
dead lady. She was.
There- yeah. Yeah, there was a,
Count them? It's not
Huh?
like forced if she's dead, right?
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's still gross. It's still bad.
Yeah.
Gross. No, nonetheless.
Hey, no
There
one's
was-
here to argue that's not gross, but I would have to. Do you think that maybe Undertaker or maybe the dead woman was on Molly at the
It
time?
was the Kane. It was Kane, but it was Triple H dressed up as Kane.
Was this during the
Attitude Era?
Oh, remember,
Yes.
There was
Katie
a
Vick.
blonde Kane.
Katie Vick. Yep,
I
Katie Vick.
remember
Pat, did you say it? You pulled out the
Yeah,
name.
Ian Strong's pounding off in the
Yeah,
Instagram comments.
Katie Vick.
He says HHH
Triple H.
crawled into the casket.
Yeah, he crawled into a casket of a dead person named Katie Vick.
HHH did that. Any relation to HH Greg, maybe?
his younger brother.
Godfather.
HHG?
Yeah.
HHH. Got it.
Yeah.
Climbed into-
HH Greg sells electronics and HHH works in wrestling.
Okay, that's what it is. In mainly casket fucking, apparently.
Yeah, but his real name is actually HH Hemsley.
Oh, H.H. Hemsley. Oh,
Hemsley,
H.H.
yeah.
Hemsley. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. I saw a thing of him in China's MTV
Like say
Life or something like that. No, not
Yeah.
Sex Tape. I've seen it, but I'm not trying to brag. Now I'm trying to act like I got a detached garage. I was trying to, but it was their like MTV Real Life or True Life or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, Triple H looked like a little baby. It was so cute.
But what do you mean? Like, was he like small? He's not like
Yeah.
he just he got jacked in like 2000. He came back like from a quad injury and he was like fucking yoked.
Yeah. He was like even tinier. His titties. He still had a defined titty. Like, but he wasn't like like.
Yeah.
Same thing with Rock. It's funny seeing them from when I was watching. They're huge, and seeing them now, holy shit! Now they're
yeah. What a fucking mountain.
HH. He's HH huge.
HH huge. Yeah, huge.
John, have you ever done Molly?
I have not.
Really?
No, I'm very square.
Wow, what a pussy.
It doesn't come from the earth, Pat. I'm like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's eating a salad right now, guys. You can't see it, but he's eating a salad.
It was a salad.
Yeah, it was.
It was a salad that I crushed pretzel chips onto. So that tells you the kind of person I am.
So what? He's a Presbyterian now.
Oh yeah, you're a Presbyterian.
I'm Presbyterian. You're right. Yep.
You're a Presbyterian.
Like you want to be prosperous.
Oh, I thought that was like a pescatarian joke that just didn't hit.
Oh, that's what it's called. That's what the people is called that don't eat.
He was trying to say a pescatarian.
He was. You nailed it.
Isn't that when you could eat fish though?
Like all you eat is fish. Yeah.
Yeah, all you eat is fish. That's what I meant. But I didn't know the word.
I'm Charles' translator for white crowds.
Yeah, he'll be fine at that. He'll be fine at the sumo.
John's just my autocorrect. John's my verbal autocorrect.
We need you, but right now we do need you to at least pledge a full official sumo regulation ring for LeMaire and I to compete in. No matter where it is, whatever surface it is, we'll figure that out. Obviously, we need something soft to fall on. I mean, but like a fence or
a tiny fence that's crushable.
We're just going to put the foam noodles, a circle of foam noodles.
Ooh,
I like that.
That is good.
And then like old couch cushions around the foam, around the noodles.
Got lots of those.
I'm more interested in. I want to build some sort of ramp because I just want you guys to have dope entrances.
Dude.
Like, would you have a song lined up?
I haven't thought of it yet, but I don't know if I don't think I'm going to go traditional. I'm going to go. Oh, I don't know yet. I can't.
Yeah, are you respecting the sumo culture and you're going to pick?
No, not in that. No. Yes, in every other sense, but my entrance will be me. Everything else is going to be, but I will be in sumo. I will be in full traditional sumo guard as well as my competitor here, LeMaire Lee.
Mm-hmm. I'm coming out to Triple H music or Chris Jericho.
I was gonna say time to play the game.
Yeah.
You're doing the.
I also want to rig up somebody to zip line down from my roof and enter the match.
Dude,
as a third contestant. Charles, you up for it?
Like Shawn Michaels.
There's so many good zip line, but that should be write that down for Falls Count Anywhere. Top zip line moments.
Got it.
I'm gonna die in John's backyard like Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Just fall out the sky.
Yeah, our regulation.
Break your neck on a foam on a noodle
on the driveway.
I think it would.
We gotta fill out we gotta make y'all sign waivers.
No, I'm not. We're both men. We'll do a manly handshake. Before the match, and John will pay anything.
Yeah, can I be involved in that manly handshake too?
No. You have insurance, right?
Oh,
that's why I was saying y'all need to sign waivers because John ain't got insurance.
No, when I signed my homeowner's insurance, there was a clause in there for backyard interracial sumo wrestling, so I think we're good.
Perfect. That's honestly, and it's really good that you did that because this is the perfect time for it, John. This is.
They don't mention that in State Farm commercials enough.
Yeah. Honestly, I think we're going to make what is it? Progressive where they go to the weird places and they're like, hey, we're here. Or no, the fucking,
State Farm,
farmers.
They have what's the name? Farmers, yeah.
Yeah,
State Farm.
yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna be in the fucking
Bum, 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 bum.
Thank you, Charles. That's exactly what it is. It's bum bum bum.
Also,
Oh yeah,
the Jay, what's his name? The guy from
J. Edgar Hoover.
the commercials. Yep, that's it. J. Edgar Hoover is going to be there.
Yep, that's no.
I just said Jay, and he went Edgar Hoover. I like
No, Charles, it's not J. Edgar Hoover. It's
J.K. Rowling.
J.J. Watt.
Yes.
Isn't that his name?
J.K. Simmons. Just kidding. Simmons is that his name?
Yeah, just kidding. Simmons. He's
Just goofing.
he's the drum guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes,
Yeah.
not good enough.
So
Yeah,
he's
you're dragging.
drumming away.
Right, that's him. So yeah, we're if and when this makes the local news, they are definitely going to reach out to us for footage for their commercial. Go like, this is another thing that happened. This is weirder than a car on the roof.
Yeah.
I think we can do this. I mean, I really feel like, John, as long as your insurance is paid up, we're gonna be fine. And other than that, LeMaire and I are gonna be ready for injury and for
Yeah.
battle.
Yep. And whoever breaks their arm sues you first.
Do we know any EMTs that could be on standby?
Charles is the EMT.
Charles the EMT.
May's Asian and she went to nursing school for a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Technically as her.
Isn't she
There you go.
Filipino?
Yeah, that counts.
No, that was your cue. You should have said "Go Birds."
Oh, go Birds. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
John, because he's the Eagles fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm lost. I was right.
I got it.
I was confused.
Wait.
Half of you are on drugs. The other of you are probably also half working or tending to a child.
I'm on
doing
drugs
100%.
watching Ethics for
I'm
Family.
talking
So actually, and Charles is both.
Someone was telling me you could be a bounty hunter in the Philippines. Like if you go to somebody's house and they have drugs on the table, you could kill them, and the Filipino government will give you $2,000. That's what someone told me yesterday.
Did Mays tell you that?
No, it wasn't May. It was a guy who looked like he did it.
Yo, killing somebody for $2,000 is stupid.
For $2,000? You think that's stupid?
Yeah, that's stupid.
How
Yeah,
much?
but if you do it enough times,
You kill 5
Yeah,
people,
but
that's
how
$10,000.
How many people you think you're going to kill before the other drug dealers don't know who you are?
that's why you start at the top. See, this is sales 101. Trickle down effect.
Mhm.
Are you giving me pursuit of happiness tips?
Yep. You wanna live in a bus terminal for a little bit. You wanna cry a lot.
But like,
You wanna
but
be
hold
Will
it back.
Smith. That's another great thing.
Hold it back. Hold back the tears. Like, and but look like you're really angry about it.
Mhm.
We ended our last call with me fake crying too, Pat. So
Really?
yeah, remember the other day we were saying that's fun if you cry through just like a regular statement.
Oh yeah.
Pat, I'm gonna host you guys for a sumo wrestling, and I just need to know what buffet do you want?
Oh yeah. What about
We haven't
craft
talked
services?
concessions yet.
Can we have Golden Corral?
Yeah. Oh, a carving station?
Yeah.
Do we need a carving station at this thing?
Yeah. Can we have a carving station? Let's do.
Oh, at
dude,
some
let's go
point you
all out.
hold
Mm.
the mayor holds Pat's head under the red light and you hear him sizzle.
Yeah.
Ah!
So yeah,
You gotta have a turkey leg stand.
Mm. Just
Yeah.
like the Renaissance Fair.
turkey leg stand. So
A
carving
fondue
station.
fountain.
Wait, it's the 4th of July. What are we doing? We gotta go good old Americana. You know, we gotta go burgers and dogs.
Dogs and burgers, bruh.
Dude, burgers and dogs, some beans.
Apple pie,
Mm.
That's it.
ice cream.
Wait, beans is your third thing on that list?
Yeah, you're why? What's up with you and beans,
Kindle
bro?
away from home.
Hey man, I just like the good can of baked beans, you know?
I
There
got
you go.
apple pie, obviously, because this is America.
Yeah.
Also, so John, you're gonna need to buy burgers.
MAGA hat.
This has become such an
50
expense for me.
50 or 60 people, probably more. You want to double that because I'm gonna have
Yeah.
a couple. I know Lemaire's
The
gonna.
good part is
Yeah.
going to be when I forget about this, and on July 3rd, I wake up and I'm just in my driveway waiting.
Yeah.
Hey,
You have to go to Costco.
Also, hey, I know you can. Hey, also, we're also gonna need you to just go ahead and spring for
bleachers.
Yeah, I'm trying to like figure like realistically here. I don't want to be.
We need like 80 lawn chairs,
Also, could you get us some Molly?
10 tables.
Really, LeMaire's the guy, so
Yeah, but yeah, we got. What is
I think it just comes with a subscription to Gas Digital, right?
I think so.
We need 80 lawn chairs, 10 tables, like 80 MAGA hats.
Yep.
And the tables have to be the semi-broken ones.
Mm-hmm. You know the ones that wobble where you have to put the coaster under it.
I like that. We could do
Ian Strong says 10 Porta Johns for sure.
And Porta Johns, we could do that too. Yeah, we're gonna need. Because we're not gonna all be able to go. In.
You're right. The cops aren't gonna show up to this thing at all. You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Well, now that we're doing it in the driveway like a bunch of weirdos, if we would have had the crowd all in the backyard, they would never have known.
The weirdest thing is when I'm grilling in my sumo diaper at John's house.
Just is there rounds in a sumo match?
No.
We haven't figured that part.
First fall to a finish, this looks like.
We haven't learned the rules yet.
Yeah, first fall to a finish. So
I would just love like an intermission where LeMaire then goes over and cooks up some burgers for everybody. That's setting up the fireworks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are y'all going to get legit sumo wrestling diapers, or are y'all wrestling in thongs?
No.
So if y'all wrestling in thongs, I'm not coming.
It's legit sumo thongs. 100%. Sumo, or like actual authentic sumo wrestling.
Are you gonna go Yokozuna style and wear the compression shorts under it? Or
no? What are we, fools?
Yeah, I'm going with Pat. I can't do that. I would if Pat would have said yes, I would have did it, but he said no. So no, we're not doing that.
You're gonna see my dick and balls.
I don't want to
look at my dick and balls.
I'll look into my homeowner's insurance on
interracial dick and balls.
If Pat wins, they'll drive off. If LeMaire wins, he will be immediately arrested. That's what he has said.
Yeah, I think those are fair rules, right? That's fair stipulations.
Yeah, the regular rules.
Yeah, I have to leave no birds, no dogs, no beans.
No birds, no dogs, no beans.
No birds, no dogs, no beans. That's the stipulation. That's our match. No birds, no dogs, no beans match.
Just buns.
Yeah, just buns. You can only eat buns. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's a long 2-hour drive home of just eat and roll.
Yeah, and like a sumo match, I've been watching sumo match. I watch a couple, and it looks like once you hit the ground, it's over. You only get one. It's not like 2 out of 3. You only get one.
For the chance that one of you might trip and it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe it goes 3.5 hours.
Yeah. You're just tired leaning on each other. It's like a tired goalie fight.
The Molly's worn off.
Yeah.
Nah. LeMaire gonna have an asthma attack by then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, yeah, that's gonna be another factor too. We're probably both gonna be quite inebriated. So John, we're gonna need a corner of your backyard that we can make sure that we have a green room privilege. Because we know that you guys are cops. So
there's my spot where I piss. That you can just hang out back there.
Charles, do you approve of that? I don't approve of that.
That's up to you. I'm not your manager. Y'all had all this stuff figured out ahead of time.
You guys need mouthpieces now. I think Charles needs to be your mouth of the South.
Jimmy Hart.
Yeah. I Mr. Potato Rolls. It's just potato rolls. But, I'm excited about it. I appreciate you guys joining in for the last bit of the show today. This has been a lot of fun. I cannot wait for this fucking match.
Dude, yeah. Sorry I was late, dude.
Don't worry. You were on Molly. You were fucked up. And honestly, if there's ever a great excuse to be late to any of my shows, it's because you were fucked up. And honestly, if you ever lied to me and you're like, "Oh, I was helping my sister," no, just I was doing drugs. I go, "Oh, yeah, that's way better than doing anything else."
You need to get a doctor's note from whoever gave you the Molly.
Yeah. Can you just? I wasn't able to do this free podcast because I had to do that. Could you just write this out?
I was high on drugs. You got to send it to my friend.
Do you have anything, Charles? Do you have anything to plug?
I'm on a show at Avery this weekend, and
so
at the White Swan in Lidditz, I guess. And I'm supposed to be at Nottingham's in Maryland this weekend, but nothing came out about it, so I'm not going.
Okay. So check out Charles if you can.
Follow Avery.
Yeah, follow Avery.
Yeah, follow Avery because I don't know where this place is.
And that's Avery Quinn for anybody out there. You can follow
Tubbs.
Avery, two N's, Tubbs, and also a lot of other things that Charles calls them. John, any plugs from you?
Watch Hacks. I think I still do comedy, but I'm not on anything.
I did through an open mic without COVID this time. Great job.
I did. Well, I already had it. I probably got it again. Yeah. So anyone listening, book me.
Perfect. Great.
Yo, are you still trying to do hacks?
Yeah.
When they get nicer out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to show y'all the Happy Gilmore swing.
Charles, hey man,
we might have a whole episode of the Happy Gilmore challenge, so we'll see.
Charles, make sure you stretch before we do this, okay? I understand. I trust that you can do it, but it hurts a lot especially if you don't stretch.
I think they're making Happy Gilmore too.
They better be.
Oh, I hope not.
No. I hope not.
Everybody shut up.
Did you ever see Caddyshack 2? Did you ever see Caddyshack 1? Let's start there.
Yeah. By the way, I don't think Caddyshack 1 is that fucking funny either.
Well, you go right to hell, Pat.
Suck my dick, dude. It's good for the time. Yeah. When we didn't have Happy Gilmore, sure, it was good.
I'm going to like that on the Instagram.
Oh, yeah? Good. Thank you. All right. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. LeMaire, last but not least, aside from suggesting to do drugs, what else would you like to suggest people check out?
Yes, please check out Panties in the Mouth podcast. This is my podcast that I've always been on with Nate Marshall and Andy Malafrina.
Absolutely.
And then I've always been on.
Always been third mic.
Yeah, always been third mic.
Classic third mic LeMaire. That's what they call you.
I was just quiet the whole time, and then I just got a bout of courage recently, and I'm talking up now.
Sharing your voice now. It's a strong voice, and it's something that you should be proud of.
Yeah.
It's the voice you should have had all Black History Month, but it's all good.
Thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And what else? How about some of those sketches that you guys?
Oh, Black podcast, yeah. And we got more sketches coming, yeah. And look like I'm on. We called a show Wow It's Live, I think, but we don't have. Just look at my Instagram at LeMaire Lee. LeMaire. Follow me there. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Charles's House. That's a different website. That's a new website. I made that one up. Yeah, please follow me everywhere. And yeah, you'll see those sketches on everything. LinkedIn. Indeed, yeah. I post sketches on Indeed. I'm like, yo, you want this? Check out the sketch.
Pornhub.
Pornhub, yeah.
LeMaire is on LinkedIn as I am a stand-up comedian. You're the first comedian I've ever seen on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you should change your name to I am the stand-up comedian.
You're not kidding. You really have all of your videos posted on LinkedIn.
I told you, man.
Check out LeMaire on LinkedIn and make sure to check out GDP Live on Friday. Thanks everybody for joining along. I love you all.
Bruce.